Hey, lovely family. Welcome to your favorite channel, Cooking with Abati. We're going to do some quick fix, crunchy cucumber salad, which is great for weight loss because this one, you took a me. Nah, she was so fine. So this one, I already shared it in my shorts and people loved it. I'm going to give you the full filler in here. So you need spring onion, cucumber, carrot, tomato, onion, eggs, and some mayonnaise. If you like to use salad cream, you can also do that as well. But I'm a mayo person, and I began by cutting my vegetables. So I think the basic you need for your cucumber salad is basically your cucumber with your onion and some eggs because you need protein to give you that balanced diet in there. But I like to have spring onions in. Spring onions add more flavor to it, they add more color to it and then the texture to it as well. Then I'm using the regular onion as well. You can use the white one or you can use the purple ones like this. These also look nice and they add a bit of extra color into the salad as well. Mind you, food is about colors as well. So it has to be interesting or engaging in there as well. So I'm just going to cut it into smaller chunks. Take out the eye of the onion, and then those ones you can just put it somewhere else or throw it away. So you just want to make sure that you just cut them into smaller chunks. If the chunks are too big, you get tired as you are chewing. Yes, mind you, not everybody too likes onion and all those ones. So you want to make it sizable. That is the main thing. Make sure that your chunks are sizable in the carrot too. You just have to make sure that you get it into smaller cubes as well. So what I do is that I divide it into like four. When you do the half, divide into four. That will give you like fair size. Plus, this is a small size carrot, and so it's easy to work with. So once you do that, you want to also make sure you cut these into very sizable cubes. In as much as you want it to be crunchy, if you do it too big, it becomes some way to eat. And you don't want to really. I don't really support cooking carrots before you use because when you cook, you are reducing the nutrients. Let's have it thick in there. Let's enjoy from the carotene and all the vitamin A and things we're going to get from here. Yes, so once this is done cut, I'm going to also cut the tomato. If you're not eating it that day or the next day, I don't recommend you use tomatoes in there because tomatoes can be very troublesome in salads. Yes, but I was eating this the very day. So if you're not eating this within 24 hours, please avoid tomatoes because they can be very funny in your salad. So you also take out the eye, split it into two, take out the eye, and then cut it into smaller chunks as well. Mind you, all the sizes are virtually the same. You don't want some to be more big than the others. That becomes a bit hard to also eat. Then you just cut it beautifully. You can decide to remove the seeds if you want, but I don't mind having the seeds in. Plus, these seeds were smaller and softer, and so it wasn't too problematic. Then the cucumber, I cut the etini, I kind of say. So I cut the top of both parts off. Then I divide it into a size which I can easily cut. I see people take out the seeds of the cucumber. It's not necessary. They are also very healthy in there. So you just leave it in. They don't taste bitter. They won't do anything to your salad. So but plus, you're not even mixing, you won't even see it so visible in there. So leave the seeds in. For the skin, some of them, if it's overly grown or it's not too fresh, the skin can taste a little bit bitter. So one thing I always do is if I'm buying cucumber and I'm not too sure of how fresh it is, when I wash it, I just peel a bit of the skin, then I chew and see. If it's bitter, I'll just remove the skin off and I'll do it without the skin. But if it's not bitter, then I just cut together with the skin. So that's one thing about your cucumber you should watch out for. Don't take out the seeds, but taste the skin to be sure it's sweet or it's good for you before you go on with the skin or without the skin. So you just have to make sure you cut it into small cubes, like I said. Don't cut it too big. It becomes a bit hard when you're eating as well. And this is simple and it's easy peasy. Within 5 minutes, like your salad is done. Oh, this one is instant. So just make sure that you keep fresh vegetables at home. every week at least visit your vegetable seller and buy some vegetable. It's very good for you in there as well. And this is very simple. This is something you can do even on your lazy day, you don't want to cook, or on a day you're very tired, you don't want to cook. You can still do this as well. So once everything is cut and is done, I'm going to have some two boiled eggs in there as well. You can use as many eggs as you want, but two is okay for me. So I just cut that as well into smaller cubes. You can use your egg slicer to do it, but because I was just doing all on the board, I just like to just finish it off in here as well. So you just cut that, and then that also helps you. Don't forget that this is a meal on its own, and so it has to be balanced. That's why you've got the vegetables, and I've added some proteins in. Mayonnaise has oil in there as well. So there's fats and oils from there. Then I've got the vegetables, I've got the protein here. Mind you, even though it's vegetables, they also have a little bit of carbohydrates in there. So this is like one balanced diet on itself in there. And I love mayonnaise because of some of them have a little bit of vinegar in. Aside that too, it's always a bit thicker and creamier in there. And usually there's more eggs and then oil that they use to do it. So I'm a mayo person more than a salad cream person, because salad cream sometimes they can make your salad very runny and very liquidy. So I'm not too much of a salad cream person, but I love mayonnaise. But the preference is up to you. Whichever you want to use, you can. If you're on strict diet and you don't want to add any mayo, any salad cream, another thing you can use is a little lemon in there. That is one trick I do when I'm doing dieters salad for people. Sometimes I just use that, or you can use olive oil in there instead of that as well. So it depends on what your trick you want to use. You can use varied options in there as well to do the salad. A little just lemon. If you're doing pure diet, you can use the olive oil. You can use a little bit of apple cider vinegar as well. If you are doing a pure diet as well, then you just mix it beautifully, and then this is ready to be served and ready to be enjoyed and ready to be eaten. So I like the salad because the way it's crunchy, when you're dieting or like on a normal day, it keeps you active. As you're chewing, you feel more full early. But if it's too smooth, this now me. But when you kakra na sa shell subisa, and it's fun, and it's not too big, but then like it's nice when you're eating it, you enjoy it. So actually in the evenings when I'm feeling like I'm hungry, my mouth is all active, I'll eat. I just do the simple crunchy salad, cucumber salad, and then I'm good to go. So this is one recipe I'd really love you to try. It did well on our shorts as well. So if you've seen it in the shorts, this is a full video of it. And this is a full rundown of how you can also go about it in your various homes as well. You can add on any vegetables if you want. You can add even pepper if you want it as well. So like I say in the next food video, do live life to the fullest. Be joyous, be merry. Lots of love from my team and I. Mwah.